Pauline Bonaparte, Venus of Empire, 2009, by British historian Flora Fraser, is a biography of Maria Paola Pauline Bonaparte, Napoleon Bonaparte's sister. Known for her extravagant lifestyle, Pauline engaged in numerous affairs with prominent men, and some rumors even suggest a relationship with her brother. Despite her personal escapades, she remained one of Napoleon's most loyal family members, following him into exile on Elba. Fraser begins the story in 1796, on the day of Pauline's first marriage to General Victor Emmanuel Leclerc, a respected officer in Napoleon's army and a committed Republican. At just 15 years old, Pauline was already famous for her beauty and notorious for her volatile temperament. Though Leclerc was deeply in love with her, his friends were less enamored, one describing her as the most beautiful person one could imagine, but also the most unreasonable. Born Maria Paola and affectionately called Paoletta by her family, Pauline's early life was marked by hardship. Her father, Carlo Bonaparte, served as Corsican ambassador to the French court, but after his death, the Bonaparte family's fortunes quickly declined. Accusations of sedition against her brother Lucien led the family to flee to mainland France. With the British invasion of Corsica cutting off their income, rumors even suggested that the Bonaparte sisters resorted to laundering clothes to make ends meet. During this difficult period, Pauline fell in love with the wealthy Stanislas Freron, but her brother Napoleon forbade the marriage and instead arranged for her to marry Leclerc. Their marriage was, however, largely a happy one. They had a son, Dermide, and despite Pauline's multiple infidelities, Leclerc remained deeply devoted to her. According to the Duchesse d'Abrantes, Pauline was known to juggle 3 lovers at once. Pauline's jealousy of her sisters and Napoleon's wife, Josephine, was a constant source of tension. Rumors of an illicit relationship with Napoleon himself persisted, and Fraser does not dismiss the possibility, even suggesting that it may have been from her brother that Pauline contracted the venereal disease that plagued her in later years. As Napoleon's power grew, Leclerc was assigned to lead the French campaign in Haiti to quash Toussaint Louverture's slave rebellion. The campaign ended in disaster, with Pauline, Leclerc, and Dermide all succumbing to yellow fever, which claimed Leclerc's life. Fraser notes that, despite the tragedy, Pauline showed remarkable resilience, choosing to stay by her husband's side when she could have escaped, although she was also rumored to be involved in affairs with various men, including local Haitians. After returning to France, now under Napoleon's rule, Pauline sought another husband and settled on Italian Prince Camillo Borghese. He was wealthy, handsome, and approved by Napoleon, who saw the match as a way to strengthen ties with Italy. Unfortunately, the marriage was far from ideal, as Borghese turned out to be a booby, disappointing Pauline's hopes for a fulfilling relationship. When Napoleon made her husband the ruler of the small principality of Guastalla, Pauline threatened to gouge out her brother's eyes unless he granted her husband more authority. Napoleon dismissed her request, calling her husband an imbecile, to which Pauline retorted, "True, but so what?" Soon growing weary of her marriage, Pauline embarked on a 20-year spree of affairs. Among her lovers were the renowned violinist Niccolò Paganini and possibly the father of novelist Alexandre Dumas, who once described visiting her estate. Throughout her life, Pauline struggled with health issues, and Fraser speculates that she likely suffered from salpingitis, an inflammation of the fallopian tubes commonly caused by gonorrhea. Fraser suggests that Pauline probably contracted this venereal disease, which led to chronic pain, particularly when walking. As a result, she demanded to be carried by her lovers wherever she went. In 1804, her son Dermide died, which likely intensified her already volatile temperament and cruelty. Observers were astonished by her increasingly bizarre behavior, including standing with her bare feet on the throat of one of her ladies-in-waiting to display her perfect toes and insisting that a hole be made in a bathroom ceiling so she could enjoy a milk shower. Despite a life of luxury, Pauline's tough demeanor remained unsoftened. When Napoleon was exiled to Elba, she was the only sibling to join him. Determined to lift his spirits, she recreated the lavish lifestyle they had lost by organizing balls, plays, and tea parties. After one such gathering, Napoleon confided in her that he intended to return to France to reclaim his empire. Pauline responded by giving him the famous Borghese diamond necklace, worth £500,000, to fund his venture. It was hidden in the lining of Napoleon's carriage at Waterloo, but it was never recovered. After Napoleon's second exile to St. Helena, Pauline withdrew to the Palazzo Borghese. There, she convinced the Pope to pressure her husband into evicting his mistress and worked to ensure that her brother would receive better treatment. She had plans to join him in St. Helena when news of his death reached her. Pauline passed away from stomach cancer. On her deathbed, she interrupted the priest's sermon to deliver one of her own, and then instructed her maid on how to prepare her body. She was buried in the Borghese family vault. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.